So I'm just gonna try and keep it. He's had home after home. It's a bad deal. Oh, look at him. Look at he panics in the trailer. He driving. Horses do that.
Yeah, like mine.
Over here. I'm looking here. Nothing to do with that. I'm not interested in that.
And food aggression.
Food aggression. As long as those ears stay up. Right. You ready? Just and what a wise move to call me.
Yeah.
He would end up probably being destroyed.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, Tanya, what a day.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Second job today, by the way. Have a little pan there, Tad.
Right.
Look at that.
That actually out there is the sea.
That is the sea.
Right there.
You know it's bad. If you have a zoom over there, there's the horse we've come to see. If you zoom in there, and he's part Welsh, part quarter horse.
Section D cross quarter horse.
Yes.
And his name's Danny.
Here's the lovely Tory, owner of
Danny.
Danny. Let me pick me up if I'm wrong with any of this. We just had a little chat. He's how old is he?
17.
17 years old.
Oh, 17.
You've only had him for about a year.
Yeah, in May.
Now, talking to your mum then, most of the horses you have are kind of rescues.
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
All of them, okay. And your mum just said to me, no, none of them ever go anywhere. But in all fairness, just talking about Danny, he has been your most difficult.
Yeah.
And you were convinced when you got him that you'd be able to kind of help him more than you have, but he's been in a different level. Agreed?
He was missold.
He was missold. You did a little bit, you were kind of, it happens, you were kind of misled with the sale. You very quickly realised he wasn't the horse you thought he was. And he had aggressive tendencies. He panics in the trailer. He's he won't he jumps in the stable. It can be quite dangerous. You almost, which is very rare for you almost thought about sending him back, but you couldn't do it because you knew how difficult he was. He would end up probably being destroyed.
Yeah.
Now, you thought he'd been with his last owner for several years.
As she said.
You did a little bit of research. He's had home after home.
Yeah.
That's right. You've inherited. He was all of this. What we're going to see today. You inherited.
Yeah.
His main issues. That if there was one thing you wanted me to help you with, I mean, there's several. From the sounds of it, is hopefully getting him to go in the box and not panic so dangerously out of it. Would you?
The trailer, yeah.
And the food aggression.
Food aggression. Has he actually bit anybody?
Yeah.
He does. He's bit mum twice. I can see in the background there. So he does know about biting. You don't know what's happened to him. You suspect he's been beaten up on probably.
I know he's been starved.
He's been starved?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. So it's not good for him, is it? And being that age, he's had a lot of homes, hasn't he? Yeah.
It's a very learned behaviour with him as well.
He's to ride, you kind of get something back from it. He's not the best ride.
No.
But some days you can enjoy a ride on him.
Yeah, and he's getting better, so.
Okay, well that's good news. Groundwork isn't too great. It's not his favourite thing. Yeah.
No, he can do it on his terms.
Okay, and he'll rush down here.
Yeah.
And kind of. So, have I missed anything out that you can say?
No, I don't think so.
Have you covered it mainly?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll think of other things maybe.
Yeah.
So we're going to go and meet him. I haven't met him yet. He loves you, look. Tan, he's coming, look.
Food orientated.
Do you hand feed him much?
No.
Look me in the eyes. Yeah. Mom, where's Mom?
No, she doesn't.
All right then.
I give him one when we
Emma does.
One. I give him one.
Anything, any horse with aggressive tendencies, never allow him to take feed. Look at him. He's thinking, who's all this lot now? Okay.
Something's going on.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
That'll be quite big.
I don't know how to do these things properly.
Okay,
I don't-
let
I
me
don't
just
know.
say hello to him. Let's do that. So that goes up like that, round and back through.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are we're not taking him down to the stable?
No, I want to sit. Let's.
Shall
Might as well
am I
see.
taking him up there?
You'll do your thing now. Lead him around. Take him up there. Let's see what we got.
Fine, so I'll just go for the school, shall I?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Have you got another riding horse or just the one?
No, just him.
Okay.
I'll talk to it in a minute.
Do you lunge him much or?
I don't lunge him much, and if I do, or if
Yeah.
I have, it's mainly just been a head collar and just.
And he doesn't like being lunged.
No, it's the whole going forward thing.
Okay. Well, we'll try and work on that then for you. It'd be nice to have him like going where we want him to go. Right. Okay. Well, I've met him for the first time now, haven't I? So.
He's very hard in the mouth and hard pushing, you know. I think he's been ragged around a lot.
Well, I think you've got kind of an idea of what's going on here. It's a real shame for Danny. He's had, from all reports, a horrendous life, really. He's been to owner, never really settled. He's extremely, and these things are symptoms of causes. You know, he's been starved, he's been beaten up. He's protects himself the best way he knows how. You know, and he will bite. He's very aggressive around feed. He will not lunge. What had been described to me when we first got there, that somebody who's very good with groundwork actually tried to get some groundwork done with him, and he just wasn't having it. He rears, kicks out. He actually bolted off with these people, and he's done that often. But apparently, I think it was a lady. She's very, very good with horses, and he just took off with her, and it was all a nightmare. So you know, it's not good. He doesn't want any. He doesn't allow people to direct his feet very good, you know, well at all, and he will protect himself the best way he thinks he should. You know, and these horses, they want to please us, guys. They really do their best to please us. But when things go wrong, it's in their nature to be defensive and to protect themselves. That's what's happened here. So it is going to be a bit of a job for me to change that, you know, behaviour that he's convinced he should do, and keep up to save the day, to survive the day, really. So I'm just hoping I can help enough for Tori to you know, move forward with this. So yeah, see how we got on now. I've just met him. It is a blustery, blowy, horrible day. And the previous job before we got here to this visit, we got absolutely soaked. It was terrible. And we are right on the coast there, so the wind will be worse here. But let's hope it stays okay for me to do the job. But the other thing I wanted to say is as well, with the trailer in, they haven't risked. They can't get him in the box now because he really rushes out terribly. And I've said before on many videos, it's how a horse leaves a situation that's the lasting thought in their mind. And he rushes off, so he won't go on now. And it's kind of holding everything back. So yeah, I've got my work cut out here, but let's just hope I'll do okay with it. Yeah, well, he probably has.
And everything is.
Yeah, he probably has. Okay. Well, let's see here. Okay. So I'm just going to ask him to back up a little bit better than he did with you first. Okay. If he gets away from me here, he'd probably stay within this. So I'm just going to flag him back a little bit. Tell him how good he is. That's it. Nice looking horse you've got, isn't he? Now I kind of expected this with him. He's very, very, very lethargic to pick his feet up and set his weight back on his hocks and back up. It's quite a job. And horses that show the traits that Danny is, it is common, and it's really important that I get him to really set back and really free his feet up and start yielding to me. That is so important. And I am shortcutting this. You know, there's lots of ways to get this working for you. You don't have to be as quick as me, but I have to on this visit. I have to get on with that. So I'm being, you know, quite purposeful with my flag. You've got to be very careful you don't frighten horses with that. And there are so many other ways of doing this, but I need to push this along quick. So he doesn't like going forward. Okay then. So all I want is one try. Now watch his expression there. Look at his ears pinned. He swishes his tail right there. He doesn't want any part of his feet being directed at all. He's got a good idea where I was asking there, but he really doesn't want to be directed. He feels threatened by that. And we'll build this up to a lunge, but do it in a way, stop, back up, tell him how great he is. Now, yes, you could do actually. Yes, good idea. Now when he looks away, I'm going to just bump him back to me, because his attention's all over the place. And he has been here before, so I'm just going to try and keep his, right, whoa, 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 whoa. Do that again 3 or 4 times. Did you see him flinch?
Yeah.
Anything we find with a flinch, you keep doing it. Give him a rub each time. Yeah, just touching, don't look him at, now you look at him, you're looking at him as if he should have done something then. Okay, that's great. So anything now he gets frightened of, anything, like rushing out of the stable or rushing in, we don't leave that area till he accepts. Now it's really evident here again. He loads his front end up, and it's only because his head goes that far up. He's got nowhere else to go. He has to take a step back. I need to free that thought pattern off so he yields nicely and with a little bit more effort to it. Get my I need his attention. I need his attention. Okay? Got to have his attention. He's all over the place. Right, let's ask him. So he went forward, yeah? All I want is a try of forward first. And oh, that was a lovely back up. Now, that was chalk and cheese, as they say, compared with my first asks. Now there, look, his head didn't quite go as high. He picked his feet up lovely, and he went back in diagonals. Can you see the diagonal there, going back? That's what I'm looking for. That's something that didn't exist within him. And suddenly, and he knows that I noticed that. And whenever a horse does something good, reward the slightest try, which means give a little bit of rest, a little bit of peace and appreciation. So it's a little bit big, this hole, so I will have to change it, but for now it'll be okay. So now look, when I ask him to go, I'm going to change my demeanour and I'm going to cluck and ask him to go. Stop. Oh. Right. I'm going to keep doing this till I get a nice attitude from him. So I'm going to keep this going. Does he want the good or the bad deal? Bad deal is when we tap them. Okay, good. So I'm going to keep this going. Good. Disengage his hindquarters. Back him up a bit. Tell him how good he is. Would you say that was a nicer thought?
Yeah.
So good or bad deal, There's the good deal. There's the good deal. There's the bad deal. Now, I had a good idea that I was going to get that reaction. He knows about that. He knows about being hit, maybe with scalding whips and things like that. He knew when I tapped him, or he had a good idea that by doing that, it would move me. If you notice there, he doesn't move me one bit. I show no emotion. And that's the difference. You know, that behaviour means nothing to me, as long as I don't actually get kicked. But he'll notice that it meant nothing, and that's important. And I've no emotion when he does that. No emotion. Just, can you go, please? And we still nowhere near yet what I'm looking for. I ask again and watch the expression and the thought pattern within Danny. His head rocks, his ear cocks down on me, his tail swishes, just all, you know, not dwelling between us at all. So I'll just keep going with this. So we'll say about 10 minutes of me keep asking in the best way I could, and then we have a change. So you notice a change or not then? Yeah. Did you notice a slight change? Yeah. It'll probably digress again, but it was a willingness then to have a good deal there between us. It's all about expressions, working through, giving a rest for a good expression, and being as gentle as I can be, but as firm as necessary. Did you see what happened then? I said no. And eventually you'll just move your hand, and if he got really scared, you got to let, if he's really scared, they can't help moving then. You have to let them move. So again, you see, a little bit of twitchy tail. Disengage. Now, it may be worse on the other eye. I don't know. You know, everyone does everything that side, so he might hate people that side more. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Right. Did you see that? That little... Tell him, that's great. I have to control his feet. He has to do what I ask for the little time I've got him. And if I can move his feet around and he'll respond to me well, he's going to trust me more. So that was lovely. I had the thought then, lovely. Stop. Look at his feet. Back up. Tell him how good he is. Take his hindquarters. I'm going to lift my hand for this. Right? Lift my hand. Lift my hand. Release. Lift. Release. Lift. There. His attitude and expressions have got to be nice. Right. So, to be honest, not as bad as you were saying. Was that similar to... Yeah.
That's what would happen, and then I would
Yeah.
know how to break through that barrier.
Well, you couldn't quite hear there, but Tori was saying that whenever she asks him to lunge or move around her, he rears, kicks out and runs off. And it's just, he's not being difficult. He wants to please. But the problem is he's not seeing Tori as a leader that can move his feet. And this is where Tori's got to, you know, search this out and practice. And hopefully the video will help her and she can do it in stages. Just not take any notice of it. Expressionless. Just, you know what you wanted. You can continue with it. It's not easy. Now, what do you think we'll have the other side? It'll be very interesting. Look, get his attention.
Now you're building the foundation, I think it'll be better.
Riding's leading them from the back. So get this good. Right, let's see what we got then, all right? So you see how I've rewarded that? I dropped my flag. So that's it, buddy. Back up. Oh, lovely. Right, what eye has he put me in? He's put me in this eye. Because humans would have always been on that side, see? For everything. So his experience with humans, that side, he's kind of preferring me on here. So I'll come this way. Right, what has he just done with his head? You see what he's done? So that's telling you a lot about his 16 years. Usually it's the other way round. I would say only 1 in 50, might even be more than that, prefer people in their right eye, or things being offered they're unsure of in their right eye. This is opposite, so that really is telling me a lot about those years with people who are mainly on the left eye. So being on the left eye doesn't represent anything warm and cuddly to him, I don't think. But that's very interesting for, Tori to know that and be aware of that, and people watching this to be aware that maybe there's something happening with their own horses that's to do with which eye they're seeing you out of. And as I move across here, I know it's in slow motion, but you watch what he does here. He starts preparing. I want him to go out there, but he's coming across here to stop me. Any questions so far? No? Making sense? So I got to force myself on that side now? Okay, right. So, you see again? So I'll say, right, go. Not into me. You see how he was coming here? Yeah, there. So he kind of arranged for me a bit then. I've got to let him know. Again, he's put me in that eye, which is rare, right? Now I'm going to just keep this going and reward that. Put me in this eye again. Reward that. And he won't have a release till I don't get the tail swish. Right? Now again, reading a horse, look, he shakes his head, he swishes his tail. He's saying, I am not comfortable with this. I'm doing my best, but I'm not comfortable. I don't know what's coming. I don't know enough about you yet. So I have to be careful here. Lovely. Lift the rein, back him up, picked his feet up, lovely. How do you think this is going? Feedback like it's... Now again there, you see how I just said? Don't lose me. Don't lose me. For the bit of time, I'm all you need. Yeah, so just a little, eventually you'll just do this, it'll be with you. It's the same when you're riding, they'll be looking elsewhere and then they start napping. You keep them with you. And I'm making it sound easy, and it is, but I'm giving you the ideas of what could make this work for you. Okay, so I'm going to ask him again. Okay, so now, a little tail swish, but nice. Did you see that? It's nice. Are you picking up what I'm saying here? So a lot of people can't see it, see? But if you can, oh look, look at this. Look at this. That's just lovely. That's just lovely. He knows I'm a he knows I'm a quarter horse man, doesn't he? Right. So I am going to tackle this lead into driving now. Now you say when you come behind him, he doesn't like that at all. Do you expect him to pull away from me like he did with the other person?
Not now.
You don't think he will?
No.
Okay. Let's try then. So, any preference on what side I should do it first? Well, I started on that side. He preferred me in that eye, so I'll try and... Because he's got to see me behind now. Now remember why the lead into driving I do so much. I could sometimes do an hour with a horse and completely change a horse's way of thinking. It's just like in their own herds. They follow all they're pushed. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what herding is. So they're forced to follow. So in the herds they'll be, see there? I've said stay with me. Right? Now there he got a bit frightened, he came towards my space. I don't want that. Just because he gets a bit frightened of the trailer or the walking down there or the bushes doesn't give him the right to blast through me and hurt me. And this is where it starts telling him it all ends, you don't come in. But I'm allowed to go into his space. He never moves my feet, I can move his. That's what leadership is. And that's what herding is. The alpha horses, and we have to be the alpha, end of, else it's anarchy. Always an alpha will walk somewhere, even if there's a horse in the way, and those horses will all move. That's what it is. Right, so let's try this side then. So it might be a bit horrible at first. So we're going to lead him. And he leads lovely, by the way. He leads lovely. So open hand. Now I'm going to come around here, and drive him. Now I'm driving him out there. Now I'm going to change my focus. I'm focusing on other things now. Doesn't involve him. Right, so there's the lead, there's the following. Now, here is the driving, terrible ears there, so I'm not going to let that go till his expression's good. So I'm going to keep this going till his expression's good. See, his expression's bad, so that doesn't interest me till his expression changes. I'm going to drive him. Did you notice it? You might not have noticed it. His head dropped a little bit and his ears changed. And for that, I've rewarded him. Okay? I didn't think it was lovely, but it was okay. Really. So here's the leading. Driving. So we'll keep this going till we have the same as what I did in walk. There. Driving. Focus elsewhere. Leading. Driving. So that won't do him any. And he's convinced here that because it's always worked out pretty well for him in the past, that he'll be okay for a little while, and then he decides, no, I'm going to intimidate. Because it's worked out so much, he's convinced now that he can intimidate me. And I'm so glad this is happening, because from breakdown comes breakthrough. So we're having a few breakdowns here. Excuse me. We're having some breakdowns. Now, if I can get the breakthroughs, it's going to really help the relationship with owners and their horses when the breakthroughs come. So I'm not at all down about this. I'm actually happy that it's happening, that I can get some breakthroughs and work through the problem. Good. That will. Good. See where I ended that? 2 weeks, and he would never buck like that. He would just do, Or, now there's no magic dust for this. What I do is show you what can be, and then you have to soul search yourself then, and you know what I mean? But as long as I could show you what can be and just change something in here for you to make it easier. But that was quite, we ended that quite nicely. So then we have to do leading to driving. That leading to driving makes lunging a piece of cake. And that's because that's all that is really. Yes? Well, do you know what? I adjust for every horse. Sometimes I take space behind them. Sometimes it's at their shoulder. Try not to eyeball. I accidentally eyeballed him twice. Both times they don't. So you see what I did there? I was as gentle as I can be, but as firm as necessary. Stay with me. These little things on the video will help you. You know, and maybe come up here and pick one of these things to do each time. You know, but while I'm talking, while I'm resting, oh, a spider, guys. I can see some legs sticking out of here. Right, so yeah, pick something and work on that. So we'll see the other side now. Okay, so we'll see what we got. Okay, so we're leading. Lead's lovely. I would try not to lead him the way you was at the moment. Right, so right, you see how I do lots of touch? Lots of touch. I don't pat him hard. I just say that's it. The power of a touch is so much more meaningful to a horse than treats. Okay. So I noticed, because you got a bit of fear of what's gone on with the smashing out the trailer and all the bite. You know, yeah, I understand it, and the aggressiveness with the feed. You know, so you do sort of hold him like this. I let them go a little bit. They've actually got more room to get out your way, like this. So you kind of get behind, but you know where they are, sort of thing. And eventually, when everything's good, I say to people, oh, go back to your normal leading. And if you get pushed, go back to this and get your groundwork done again. So let's see what we got with the drive now. So we got him leading. Now watch my arm now. That goes out. I'm looking behind him here. A little bit of an attitude, but not too bad. So leading. Now, I'm not challenging him, I'm challenging the space. Look, it's over here, look. Over here. I'm looking here. Nothing to do with that. I'm not interested in that. What he did. It's over here. Over here. Over here. I'm taking that. Driving him. Right? Not interested.
Now, Danny cannot believe that I am taking no notice. I'm still focused on what I want, the space that I need, and this is the difference. Most people, and I can't blame them, most people, they will use verbal and shout at the horse, and he will notice it immediately, not only within the voice of the fear that naturally comes on, but in the actions a person takes. I stay focused, you know, and don't feel down on yourselves, guys. It's a natural response for humans, and that's a big animal that could hurt us, if not kill us. So, you know, but he will pick up everything. You know, I used to say 20 to 1. It's more like 1,000 to 1 that they observe us. You know, that they can see intention and how we feel. So I try to keep completely neutral.
Won't do any. That's wasted energy. Wasted energy. You'll see this build in a minute. Wasted energy. Would you agree the other side's better? Which is it? Now, did you just see that? Did you see that we worked through?
And what I noticed, watch now the willingness going forward. Watch the ears, watch the head drop. You know, he's with me there. There's an acceptance. And to gain that acceptance is what they crave. They crave that acceptance. He didn't know that he needed what I knew he needed from me in that moment there. They have no idea. It's us that need to know what they need. And that's the big game changer here. Knowing what they need from us to make that change.
A little something there. Stop. It's when we go, oh my God, he's done that, and look at him and shout at him, and it just doesn't do it. But if you can somehow stay safe and pay no emotion to that, they start thinking that was a waste. You see, oh my, that's worked for me. That's worked pretty good for me in the past. That has, he's thinking. Okay, so come around here. Come around here. Look at this. So you see how we mentally changed. We changing something there, aren't we? It's good to watch, isn't it? I still get fascinated with it, you know. Now because then we see, I touched that, then he come back. Different look about him, would you say? Softer, nicer look. We're working through stuff that he's understanding, and I'm becoming more of a leader to him. As gentle as can be, but as firm as necessary. That's what horses understand. So I'll give him a little bit of a lowered his head, look. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Good lad. Good lad. Mate. I'll put this in my pocket actually. Now I'm aware if he comes into my space, I won't get angry, but I'll back him up twice as far as he came in. He has no right. I've took the right away from him now to move into my space unless I invite him. And that will make more of a positive difference to him and his human than anything else. Unrequested forward motion. He's just not allowed to do it anymore. It ends. This is where you have to soul search if you want this to work better. I mean, he finished that faultlessly, didn't he? Yeah. So there, look. Now to get his attention, what I would say to you is try and just don't take everything as gospel that I do, because some things that I'm doing doesn't suit people. So you will have different strength, different feel, different ethics, different morals. So you have to pick the things when you compare them that you did want. Because I only pick certain things up from people. Some stuff I don't. So don't be rigid like some systems. Whatever you see today and however this goes, pick up some of the things. Yeah? You might not want to bump that head back. You might not want to do that. So if you don't want to do that, what you can do is have your flag or something ready. When he looks away, right, he will look away in a minute. Please look away. You can get their attention back by maybe a certain click of your fingers, a certain, clap. You have to experiment. I want him to look away, and I'm going to see how he's like with the flag when I raise the flag to get his attention. Okay? He's pretty much, isn't he? Now, if he looks over there, now he'll know that I noticed. That was a tiny step. That was only this much. It was still he experimented with that then. He'll know that I saw that. And that'll mean the world to him. He bloody saw that. You know what I mean? And he's lowered his head there. He's not looking away now. Do you understand what I'm saying? You might not want to do that. Yeah. I do it because I know I have no time here. So I quickly get this going.
That's a good way he does it, isn't it?
Yeah, they are. Look, see, he's looking. See, he's looking. Now he's back. Okay? So you can, if he really looks over there, lift your flag and wave it, and then you've got to drop it immediately he comes back to you. All right? He won't. Now, what I was trying to say to us, when I stop and talk for a reason, not just to explain everything. It's the soak time when he does something nice, right? See how I got him back then? I raised my flag, he'd come back. So you can practice. You can't beat coming up here for, sit on a chair or just come up and talk to your friends and just do that.
Yeah.
Just get him with you. I think I've done the heaviest bumping.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll have to do as heavy as I did it. So, but ask him with this first before you then say no. I'm being as gentle as can be, as firm as necessary, and then he's back with me. Okay, so now we're going to see how he leads back for me. Okay, I'm going to lead him back. I'm going to put my flag away. Could someone take my stick? Now I might. Right. Now, as I'm coming through now, I don't want out there or down that path, your pathway down, to mean anything different than in here. It's got to be the same, and this is where a lot of people go wrong. They're in the school, they come out the school, all hell breaks loose. So I want the same there. So the way I'll do that, I'll do it in bits coming out now and stop him, all right? So you might gain from this now, watching this. So I'm coming out, watch my foot, stop. Now go back, tell him how good he is. He thinks he's flying out of it. Now I'm gonna say, this is, that 1 foot came, tell him how good he is. Right, so now he's thinking forward. I need him not to think forward here.
It's important for people to know that Danny has this habit. He's convinced that he should rush back to his stable. So when you go past the trailer, which we'll go past in a minute, all of that area, he's an absolute nightmare. Sometimes he'll get loose and just run down there. Very dangerous at times with not respecting the space when he's doing it. So I'm going to try and change or make a start and changing his opinion of going back to the stable quickly and being in time with a person as they stop, wait and go again. So that's why I'm concentrating a little bit on this. It's very necessary.
Okay, get his attention. Okay. So I'm going to come to here, stop, and back him up. And I'm going to come back around here, because I need him to not be thinking he's rushing back. Right. We'll achieve more here than even in here. No. Now, can you see what just happened? So I'll come to here, then I'm going to stop again. He's saying, now I'm going to back him up here till he frees them, because he's pushing on me. He was pushing on me. I don't have to beg him for anything. Now. Yeah. All right. Because I know what you're saying. Because of that rushing stuff, he's ready to rush.
Yeah.
It all ends.
When it's in rain and he's hungry.
Yeah,
and
well, that's when I'd come up
here.
here. If it was mine, that's when I'd come up here. But
Yeah.
like I say, I'm a bit
No, that's
obsessive.
fine. But, yeah,
So
you can
we're
see
going to
it.
come a little bit here, and I'm going to stop. Watch my foot backed up. And that foot there. Look at those tension. Go a bit more. Now, he's going to have to, again, that won't get him there. He went, when I stopped then, he didn't stop, did he? So I need that. I need that.
Yeah.
I could spend.
When I'm leaving him down and this happens and I try and back him up, he will rear
Yeah,
up
well,
in front of me.
well, he might hear, but
Yeah.
I could say, right, today I'm going to be working on leading from there to that gate today,
yeah.
and that would be my session. But I wouldn't quit until he did it nicely. And he's very concerned about what's in there, and I'm trying to say to him, don't worry about that. And every now and again I step my foot back and back him up.
What's the coolest sheep down there?
He's not rear. I'm testing him here to see whether he'll rear. He's not rearing much, is he?
No.
See that stop?
Yeah, that's better. Probably knows it's wasted energy now.
Well, yeah. No, my foot will drop back. Do you see my foot drop back?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. He notices it. Watch my foot. Mate, sheepy. Yeah, I won't do anything, but he's frightened of it, so I wouldn't leave this area till he's okay. Whenever they're frightened of anything, I mentioned earlier, just wait till there's a sign of it. He's looked away, all right? So we'll say that's good.
You keep him there until he does it. Would you back him up to do that? Just leave him quiet until he...
Well, I waited there for a minute
Yeah.
till he looked away.
And that's
He was breathing. If you watch his nostrils on the video, he's breathing. Then he stopped that and he looked else. Did you see that? He looked elsewhere. So the fact that he looked elsewhere,
that's okay.
not as concerned. If I'd got loads of time and he was mine, I always say to people, if he was mine, then I'd probably stay longer than that. Yeah. Right. So. Same here. He can't. He was thinking rush through then. So we'll come through. I'm going to come through here. Come through here. He gave me space. Lovely there. Come halfway to the gate. Step back. Oh, mate. All making sense.
Yeah.
All making sense. All right.
I spent a little bit of time around the trailer because I knew I was going to have to trailer him a little while. You can see there he's quite reactive around it, so I stayed there for a little while before I left. Sort of got him nice and calm around it because I knew I'd have to trailer him soon. But that's interesting what that represents to him, really. Maybe that's why he rushes down there, because of that.
No, he shouldn't do.
So now that you always make sure that will give, all right, because that's solid on there now. So have you got a brush for me?
Yeah.
So any questions on what just took place? Did that all make perfectly sense?
Yeah.
It's horsemanship.
Yeah.
Getting like a
So again, if you were here for longer and if with Tory, things like the trailer, would you spend longer? If with Tory's doing his
absolutely, I'd stay around there, but make sure my bubble is my bubble. So let him have a little bit of feed. But if he's coming in here, you feel it, don't you? You feel that.
Yeah, yeah.
You say, "Get,
Yeah.
buddy, that's over with," and he'll love that. He'll love that bit about you.
What do you want me to do about the microphone?
We'll take that off now.
Right.
I'm looking at good points. He's stood there quite nicely, isn't he? So that's a place where you do his feet and that.
Yeah.
What's he like with his feet?
He's all right with his feet. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's all right with his feet.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So, the next stage then is, you know how I did the driving? There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Other reasons. I would not now. I change this scenario with the stake going in and out of the stable. I would be sending him, which is the driving.
Now, I did mention it earlier, but he has a real dangerous problem around the stables. He will rush in really fast, and if you're in the way, you're going to go flying. He can't just walk in normally, so I thought it would be a lot safer for Tori to send him in and be out the way. So you'll see how that goes now. So I wouldn't be leading him in there. Every time you send him, you reinforce that you're moving his feet. So it's all good. It's all positive.
In and out. Or even send him in and then stay out here and let him come out. Where that's come from, who knows? Something has happened. These are all symptoms of causes with past homes.
Yeah. And it's all about
Changing a
food.
habit
It's the
is
food.
100 times harder than forming one. So I'm going to experiment now, because if he rushes out of there, he's going to rush out of there.
Rush in.
Rush in?
Yeah.
Okay, well let's...
I reckon you should be alright coming out.
Okay, well, my plan would be
Is that his stable there?
to have noticed that. Imagine this now, you notice that, we don't leave until he comes out quietly.
Yeah.
The last thing you do is the first thing they learn. So I'll go in, I'll send him in, and if I notice that rushing, then I have to deal with that to show him that he doesn't need to rush. Because rushing comes from, now there, with his ears. Do you see that?
Now you'll notice here, I walk up to him, watch his expression. Watch it now. He lays his ears back. He looks at me with a scowl. I notice straight away, and there's a consequence. I don't hit him, but there had to be something in that moment that made him think, in that moment, oh dear. So I made him move his feet back. He knew that something wasn't up, something wasn't right, and he needs to know that. Those thoughts must not enter his head, even around the stables and around his feed.
Yeah. And there has to be a
Consequence.
consequence. So within 2 seconds then, now when I'm near him here, it was when I approached him, wasn't it? So let's get him here. Tell him how good he is. So I've noticed the problem there. So I'm gonna approach him. His ears are not great, but I'm gonna give him that. Right, have we got a smaller halter? Because this one,
I do have one.
yeah, look, you see that's coming up
Yeah.
up there. So we'll see if we can put, right. So, look what I'm going to do now. You could, again, this is not wasted. This is the sort of thing you can do to keep showing him that you can move his feet.
This video keeps giving. I love it when there's lots to work on, because people can benefit so much from all the different little things that happen. Now, this is common around Danny, when he can hear the feed being made, or a little bit sure of someone, or being tacked up. He should be 90 degrees for our safety, 90 degrees to that stable. And if you notice there, he moves offline, and Tori said he does that all the time. So I said it's a great opportunity. Don't see it as a bad thing. Work on moving his feet and making our idea his idea, meaning we give him peace when he is at 90 degrees. So nothing's wasted. Nothing can go wrong if we just work on it with quality and something meaningful to him. So every time we move his feet, he realizes that we are alpha, we are his leadership, and eventually he won't want to move from 90 degrees because there's nothing in it for him. So he works out it's better to be at 90 degrees, which was our idea, which is pure making our idea his idea.
Right? So, obviously he needs to come this way. So you would go around with the flag, or a stick, and I'm going to put a bit of pressure now. Right? And now the flag's gone. Now if he goes the other way, yeah, so now I come round here, and now, what has he just done? So what have I done? I've come away.
Yeah.
So then you would have your flag in your pocket, Right? You've got to look at the feet when you do it. Look at the feet when you do it. And then tell him how good he is. Tell him how great he is. Right? So never let him, you can even draw, say to yourself, you see the middle ones? The middle ones, my horses have to stand.
Yeah.
They know it's not worth them doing this rubbish.
Yeah.
They stand. You've got to let them move a bit because they like to reset. They have to, that would be perfect. See that?
Yeah.
If his foot come up, you look at the foot and you just...
Would you insist on that, or that if they're tied up when you're sort of grooming and tacking up, would you insist that
Absolutely.
they... Oh, right, okay.
I go to places where people groom and the horses do that.
Yeah.
Like mine.
For God's sake, there's no... Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, she really pushes.
and
Yeah.
then tell her how good she is. See how I'm constantly thinking it,
Yeah.
right? Now, let's say all the good stuff about him.
Danny. Yeah. He's gorgeous.
He's lovely to look at. Come on, big hips and pretty faces is
Yeah.
what they call. She got a real pretty. He's got a pretty face. He's got the nice big hips.
Yeah.
He's great, and he's just shown he can work through a problem. I've just showed you he can. You know, sometimes they need more. They crave the leadership thing.
Yeah.
You know, I think
He
he's
does.
one of them.
He's
you know?
very insecure.
So we're going to wait. The reason I'm waiting is till will he be going in a minute?
He's going.
Yeah, okay. Well done, mate. Right. So it was rushing in.
Yeah.
Rushing in. Okay. So does that make sense now?
Yeah.
And how quick did he get that?
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
interesting.
First time.
He said, how about that? He said, yeah. What we're doing is making his idea our idea. That's all this is. That's all horsemanship is. Trying to be a bit smart. Now their brain size, is it that?
I think it's that. Walnut.
Is it that? Is it that? Or is it that?
What is it, Mum?
Right, I'll go through again. Is it that? Is it that? Is it that? Or is it that?
I think it's the smaller one.
It's the bigger one.
Oh.
They are nearly 2/3.
The largest.
No, they're not. Our largest is ours, isn't it? And then it's
Ours
theirs.
It's about 2/3 ours.
Their
Yeah.
brain or
Yeah,
the
Yes.
the brain.
Oh, right.
Everybody
all
thinks it's a
taught
wall.
it's a
Everybody thinks
walnut.
it's a small one. It's
I was
not.
taught
It's
it was
not.
a walnut.
It's not.
I was taught it was a walnut.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
I
I was told. Right, we'll give him that. But any more than that,
Yeah.
then I would quietly just go around and just look at the feet.
Yeah.
But the flag he has to control the flag. He knows its information, but he can get rid of the flag by doing whatever it is that flag is asking. Okay, so it's a big brain. And the problem is that the whole of that brain is to keep themselves safe and to be wary of predators. What are we?
What about the fronts? Because they're
Yeah,
off
that's
now,
all right.
so
I mean,
that's all right.
I'm, the line I would have drawn was this. Was
Okay.
that, you know?
All right.
But you know, that whole brain is fixated on keeping himself safe and saving himself from us, because we are the predators, the owls. They have got eyes looking for us. So it's kind of, and he would have been, I think, let down. This behaviour is coming from somewhere. He's probably trusted in the past and he's been let down with something. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. Okay, so I've come in here. Now I'll take this off. Now we're going to check the food aggression as well. All right? Remind me
Yeah.
about that. Unrequested. See how I'm tutting for.
Yeah, I do try and tuck the
Right.
back.
So, okay. So I have got now a way of making go forward, because that's my driver, isn't it? Okay. So I'm gonna ask him forward here. Look, there's my drive. Hindquarters.
Well, it's lovely.
Tori, you telling fibs?
Put feed in there, might go for
Right. That was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was really good.
Goodness gracious.
He's going to step on that flag.
Now.
Do you want water?
Yeah, he would.
He followed me all the way in then with my energy. He
Yeah.
followed my energy, didn't he? He followed me in there. The pity thing is he's a great horse. What could have been,
I know.
what his life could have been.
Because he was bred with intention as well, and then he's been spoiled along the way, which is a shame.
Yeah,
And
it
I'm
is a
being,
shame.
you know, I'm controlling his feet here. So we'll see whether that was a fluke.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask him to come out. And I've dropped the lead rope. I'm going to ask those hind quarters to go. Ask the front to go. And then I'm going to see if he'll follow me all the way. That's beautiful. Can we?
Now, some people will notice here, I noticed it. If you watch his ears here, they flap back a little bit right there. Okay? His expression is not great. Now, I didn't do it, and then they popped up there, the ears now. But you can't deal with everything at once. And it would be that things were going so well then. If I'd have done something to counteract that thought, then I would have lost the willingness and the way things are getting better going in the stable, which always rushes in. So it's all a balancing act. It's a feel. So you have to just kind of mix it into a bit of a cake there. Whereas I couldn't be black and white about them ears there. Sort of I lost the willingness. But eventually I would be. Eventually I'd say, well, now you've got that. We're going in slowly, but I need you to now have a better expression when you come near me when you're going in the stable.
I'm thinking of another good here. He's not begging to go back. He's not guineaing.
No.
Can we leave him for 5 minutes to think about that? So I'm going to watch how I take this off then now. I'm going to take this off in a certain way. I'm going to tuck for back and release. Tuck for back, release. So I'm going to take this off. I'll leave it on and I'll take that off. There's nothing you can catch in here, is
No.
there? All right.
Don't think so.
He's given me so much. I'm going to say to him, right, you have a break now. So if we shut that now.
Yeah, well, you can just pop that on.
Oh, okay, and he'll respect that, will he?
Yeah.
Okay. Now there, you see, there, he pushed. The fact that was there means nothing to him.
Yeah.
That door means nothing
And
to
it's
him.
the same with the
That's
trainer.
mentally pushing on me. So I've said, so I've said, that thought of coming within my bubble, whether it's out there or here, that, do not even think that. You know, that foot there, I've asked it to go. So I would again be here if I needed to be till he didn't think about coming forward. It's everything. And eventually it's nothing because it never happens.
Yeah, that's
And then tell him how good he is. Nothing personal. You just don't come into my bubble. So there, look. I've looked at it and he's just, I virtually did nothing then. So where's this going? On there. Right then, buddy. So the fact again that I'm here, I might, if I needed the boinging stick or the flag, I'd look at that foot and then look away. You could sit on a chair here and play with that because remember there's history with all you girls here. So he's going to do it worse. If he's doing it constantly with me, he's going to do it double, 3 times. No, that's okay. I'll say that's okay. So you know, again, you pick the bits you want. So we're going to look at the trailer again now. We're gonna ruin everything now.
I know.
With this trailer.
As soon as he heard it.
Right. I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to get over this now. Because he will never again feed will not go to him ever now when the meal's been, they go away.
Now we're about to tackle something now that's very common. Danny himself came with this problem, all inherited, and it's very scary at times when you give him this feed. To a stage where someone, I mean, things cannot go forward with Danny and Tori if there's food aggression. His thoughts are aggressive against Tori. He won't trust her. For giving him feed for terrible thoughts, really, and pinned ears and snarling, things cannot go forward. He won't trust her at all. And in a way, you're training him to be like that if you give him his feed when he does that. So this is a tall ask now. I've got to try and change the opinion pretty quickly. So I am going to be black and white. I am going to be. He's going to know straight away with me that those thoughts cannot be there. So you'll watch this now. I wouldn't suggest everyone is as quick at this as me, but you'll see me now and hide nothing. I am very black and white here, because I know I need to be. And bear in mind, he has bit people. He's tore his mum twice hard, and I think attacked somebody, I don't know, it was her dad, and wrapped himself around him and bit him hard. So this is serious here, you know, and let's see how I get on with this.
Yeah, no, totally.
I think.
She's a
We're not
really
taught
good
it, are
dog
we?
trainer, so I always say you
Who
should
is?
fight for it. And
Right.
she's an amazing dog trainer.
He will never ever have feet going towards him unless the ears are good and he looks away. That's his only way he gets his feet. Right? So look. Never ever, if I walk towards him now.
This is how ingrained it is, guys. He catches one look at the feed, look at his expression, look at his ears. He's that annoyed. Straight away it conjures up a real dangerous element, really. He's that bothered, he's walking around there, pacing now for his feed. Just by looking at it. Now, can you imagine inheriting this and what he's been through to do this? Yeah, it breaks my heart, really. You know, how I'm surprised they've been able to do what they have done
Right.
so far with
This
that
feed,
bird.
not only will he have to back up, the feet goes away. Okay? Right? Unless he looks away. Right, so I'm going to take this towards him, right? So I'm taking this towards. So now, what happened to the feed?
This is so perfect for people to learn. Look, his expression's decent. It's okay. Now it's look at the snarl. Look at the thought pattern in his head. There, look, flat back ears. Look at him looking, piercing. So that's where the food stops. It's not going in there. I shock him with the flag there. And this is what will happen now. He does not get his feed for any bad expression, bad thoughts, coming for the feed. It's so important.
Yeah.
Right, so watch. So I'm going towards him. Right. This will not do it.
No, it's okay.
So I'm going to go towards him with this.
Okay, I'll just sniff around. I'm not really.
You know, so I haven't talked to him much.
No. I'm just going to pretend I'm sitting in the
That was on me.
Ooh.
Longer. You see how timed exactly when he's. Because he didn't pin him for a second.
No, he
that's
didn't.
it. This is what I've been stuck on. Of
Yeah.
how
Okay.
do I
So
work?
now I'm going in with this. Right. Then forward. So no, then I'll go back. Then forward. Then forward. Look at what's happening, guys.
Yeah.
Then forward. And then back. Right. See his ears? Is that the best you've seen him?
Yeah.
I'm hoping he keeps pinning them for you
Yeah.
because this is more important than that at the moment.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Right. So I'm going towards him. As long as those ears stay up, this is a massive improvement.
Yeah.
Look at his ears. Now, if you have to get your nose out of the way, if it pins them, there's flaps, and then you have to go to the back of there. Simple, really. It's a simple concept, isn't it?
Yeah.
But one that's important for a human being. Crikey. Right. So. Ears up. No, that didn't get it. Ears up. That's it. Ears up. See how this is working? Now the floor thing I'd do in about 3 days' time. That's what for me. That's what I would be doing. On the floor is the next thing. This is great. Take it away. Now as soon as you started doing that, he was pinning his ears in there.
Yeah, and you'll pull
You
the
know?
ground on them to make them feed up.
Right. So take it.
Now look at that expression. Oh, it's just amazing. Look at that expression, soft. Now when the ears come back a little bit, I'm allowing that at the moment. It's when they're flat back that the negative thoughts are within him or any horse. So it's a balancing act, but I'm so pleased.
Right.
You see their back, but that's not really aggressive.
No, that's he's just
you know,
he's just unsure about me at the moment, isn't he? Right. I'll come from a distance now. Right, look at it, look at him, look at him. I know. Okay. So as soon I want him to pin them because it reassures. This cannot go wrong now. I've done this video because when he pins them, you just but you've got to get useful and watch the video. So, right then, so let's see. This is probably the best. This is the best it's been. I'm feeling it. Do you agree?
Absolutely,
Yeah. Tell him how good he is.
It's amazing how quickly they learn. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I'm still
just
amazed.
talking the
When
language, isn't it?
I knew everything there was to know about horses until I realised I knew nothing. That was 30 years ago. I had horses. Oh, who's this? Oh, I met Tom Curtin, his name was, and then I saw him, and I saw him do more in half an hour with horses than I thought was possible.
Yeah.
And I'd got a horse I couldn't trailer. How about that? Called Jerry. Couldn't trailer it. And I ended up watching the clinic the next day. Me and Tanya, right, argument, we were supposed to go fishing to panicking. And I went, watched 3 horses. He got me to help with one because he was kind of interested. I was on vacation watching him in America. And he got me to help, and he said, you'll do that when you get home. No one could load this Jerry. I paid 2 people, horse whisperers in the Midlands. Both turned up each time in their hats and the chaps. I thought, oh, we got the right bloke here. They made it worse. I got home, I was jet lagged, got home, 40 minutes, he was going in and out on his own. That was me hooked. So you get this good first, the approach and being by him. He never gets it if he pins. Right, they're forward now. They're forward. They're forward. Lovely. So the more, wow. Right. Let's just get under here now.
I'm alright. I'm okay.
That was like a monsoon. Now we had a good break there, which he needed, and some hay, because it had been a little while since he had hay. And now we're about to take him to the trailer. Now, bearing in mind, he hasn't been in there for ages. He won't go in. He rushes out, like, dangerously. I am just about to go up to the trailer now. Now, we went through quite a little bit with that feed thing there. He was so gentle with me when I went and caught him again. That wasn't on film, but I just felt a big difference. Now, you'll see now, it's the first time I offer anything to the trailer. You know, had we got another visit after? I'd probably got another 45 minutes that I could stay, and I was hoping I'd have enough time to do this. But just see what happens here. This is quite remarkable, I think.
So let's see what we got, isn't it?
Yeah.
You hold him there. Let him have his feed a little bit. Just rub on him. Do you think you'll be able to back him out slow and look at his feet?
Try.
Or do you want me to come in there to do
I
that?
can try.
All right, look at his feet.
The only thing I'm worried about is will he blast forward and like come back in?
Okay, well I'll come in then. You'll have to
Let's do
give.
it first, love, then.
Yeah, there you go. Right, okay.
Quite unbelievable the way that he just walked straight in there. He gained so much trust into me. I was 100% the leader that he needed. He settled so well, you know, knew he couldn't be aggressive, and I wouldn't say loved me for it, but craved me. Okay, so he's gone in lovely. Now, bear in mind that he rushes out so much so that it frightens people, okay? Now, some people might think, why don't you go out forwards? With the amount of time I've got left, there's no time for me to tackle that, and I don't want to get anyone there hurt. He'll just blast out the front. So I thought, for now, being as I only got enough time for this, I'm going to work on backing him out, slowly coming out, okay? So he's not great with this to start with, but we're going to try and build on it. Like I say, ideally, we'd want him coming out forward from this Ifor Williams trailer. I couldn't risk leaving them with that because, you know, of what they told me about the way he is. Yeah, let's see how we get on.
Good. Good boy. Good lad. Good lad. Right, so what we'll do, we'll, again, just because he's come out here, I'm trying to tell him he can't push on me. Now I'm going to send him in now, alright? Towards you. See if he'll send on. Right, you got the rope, just be careful of yourself. You got a great horse for loading. Wow. I would practice this between you all. We're going to try and get him out again now. Do you want to see if you can look at his feet and tut?
Was he bad?
Was it bad?
Was he bad?
Do you want me to do it again?
Just one more.
Okay.
I'll do the next one as well.
Okay. So I'm releasing. Good. Good.
Now I am looking at each of his feet as they move and praising him every time he moves a foot back. Okay. We have put feed in there. He is very food motivated. You would never click a train or try hand treating with him, in my opinion. Okay. A very debatable subject, but one I'm very opinionated on. But he's really taken my thoughts and coming down to my level, which he needs to come out slowly, being as his problem is so deep rooted to rush off.
Good. Okay, right. So now it's your take him in. You want to cut? Yeah, you want to come and get him? Right. You ready? Just like it's nothing. Straight in there, all right?
Yeah, so am
Ready?
I sending him in?
No, just walk in there with
Walking
him.
him in.
Yeah. Off you go. He'll probably pull you in there. Well, he went in too easy, really, didn't he? Right, you go round then.
Yeah.
Right, take this now.
Yeah.
If you want to, look, he's going to load like this every time because he'll know that's in there.
Yeah.
So when you come up here, you have to work on stopping him a little bit. You have someone in there ready, and then just
Resisting and wanting to come back in is wanting to get back to the food, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah.
So see if you can get him out. You have to push on his chest as well and release him for each one. So keep going and give him a little rub now and again. Right? Give him a little rub now and again. And then I want you to send him in when you're ready. I'll be in here. Right? Good. Give him a rub now and again. Now send him in with a loose rein. Right? Come around. Come around. Have a loose rein. Look at his feet. Right, come this way. A loose rein now. A loose rein. Loose it. Loose the rein. Loose the rein. Yes. So this is how he's going to load. You've actually got the best loader in the world. Haven't you? Yeah. Now I'm going to let him finish that. The feed.
Yeah.
Every time he goes in.
Yeah.
Don't let him down with that. Just a little bit. Wet it up. With the bar there.
Yeah.
And then, but you have to have it up because you don't want the heads going under the bar. So a lot of people make a mistake. They put the thing on there. So I'm going to send him in one more time. Yeah, well, I'm saying, Tori asked, watch yourself, Tan. Tori asked, can she travel him like this? Absolutely she can. But you put a bar there. Right, I'm going to send him to you now. Right. Stop. Ready? I'm looking in there. Can you grab that? Let him. The longer he's in there now,
Yeah.
having that and licking, and just giving him a rub, the better.
But she needs a safety tie.
He's learning how to come out better.
Yeah, doesn't she?
Yeah, when you actually start tying him, use a safety tie.
Yeah.
Set the feed up so he can reach it, but higher than the bar. You never want him under. When that's really good, and you can come up here and you can feed him in there, say okay, and that's with the bar. Then you can say to yourself, right, you're going to tie him. So you'll tie him with one of the clips so he can't turn,
Yeah.
but you have to set it so that it don't give too easy.
Yeah.
Then say that's it. You can either put your bar on here. Sometimes I don't.
Would you do that in increments? Build it up slowly, shutting the doors and everything, or would you just?
Exactly that. You're answering your own questions.
Yeah.
Get him really used to being in there. And I'm moving it now
Yeah.
like it's nothing.
That's it.
I feed him in here twice a week.
Yeah. Twice a week. Okay.
Yeah.
Just keep it.
Yeah.
I would, make him know it's a nice place.
Yeah.
And then D-Day will come and you'll say, we're going to take him somewhere today. Isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think you'll do fine, but, So, leave it. The longer he's in there now, and that's a good place to be, the better. Right. I could, again, I'm going to ask you a question. It's your decision. I could bring him out frontwards. It could ruin I make people aware. It's whether you want me to see how he comes out.
But why?
Not really. Not really.
People that bring their horses out backwards because they fly.
He came out lovely then for me. You've got to look at his feet and just release each one. Put your fingernail in and off as he's coming. Chest, yeah. And look at his feet. You've got to watch. We don't run and then fall over.
Why change it? Why change it?
Yeah, I get him going on. No. Oh,
It's finished now.
yeah. So, do you want me to do the last one out?
If you want,
Well,
we'll leave it on a good note.
Oh, yeah,
if you do it.
yeah. That's she's
very
right.
good, yeah.
And then, is he going to be back in his stable then?
Yeah.
For now, yeah. Okay.
What time is doing that pressure at the front, Tori? Just wondered what time Steve's doing the pressure on the
Well, all I'm doing, look, I'm going to press on there and release this and that, and I'm looking at his feet, and release, touch and release, touch and release, touch and release, and he's coming out lovely. Look at that. You can't ask any more than that. So we'll take him back now.
She passed. And then he said, right,
I think that went all right, didn't it?
Amazing. Thank you so much.
It won't be the same when I leave town.
No, I think
I've
got to
shown
dig
you-
with something.
Yeah, I've shown you what's possible.
Yeah.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel a little bit more?
Yeah.
And
loads
what a
more.
great horse.
Yeah.
A
he
great
is.
horse he is. And unfortunately, he hasn't made it in so many homes. And I think he might here. I'm feeling confident. So well done for sticking in there.
Thank you.
And what a wise move to call me.
Yeah.
But yeah, joking all aside, what a great horse. Yeah. So good luck. Let us know if you can send us a little clip if you do your trailer in. Because remember, I asked you what you wanted more than anything to be able to go in the box today.
Yeah.
We've gone past it, haven't we? I've give you plenty to work on. And yeah, good luck.
Thank
All right.
you.
So we'll go.
Wow, what a visit that was, guys. I think I was there over 3 hours. Very important to give a horse breaks, hay breaks, just to chill out. We did, I think, 3 breaks in that time. Now, a little bit of time's gone, and Tanya's told me we've had a message back and a few photos and things. So Tanya's here now, and can you read it, Bab?
I will.
Right, okay.
Hello, Tanya and Steve. I just wanted to give you the update on Danny. Firstly, I just want to say a huge thank you for coming. It was an experience I'll never forget, and you have opened up a new world for us. I have managed to feed Danny on the trailer by myself, something I would have never have dreamt of doing before. Now we can have a clear plan on how we build on his overcoming months and getting out and about when he's ready. Also, huge success with his food aggression. I have brought him in the morning and at night without fail to practice. I will send over some photos of what a lovely expression he gives me now. He has had a few moments, but I feel a lot more confident in deal with him now, having the tools and experience to do so. I've also seen a huge change in his overall mood. Less negative thoughts is making him a happier horse. He's thinking about what I want all the time, and it's strengthening our bond, having clear and consistent leadership. And this is just the beginning. Huge, massive thank you from us again. I know Danny would thank you if he could. Hope to see you both at one of the demos next year.
Wow. Well done, Tori. That's just great news. And here is one of the pictures she sent. And she feeds him now with no fear. She makes sure she gets a good expression. And she's definitely enjoying her horse more now and getting more, as we say, juice for the squeeze, because it is a lot of effort to keep a horse. And it's nice to get something back. It's not just all about the horse. It's about all of us. There's no longevity to any owning of a horse or relationship if it's just one way. Sometimes the balance is a little bit too far one way, but it's balancing out here, and it's just great news. Tanya just give me this picture as well. This is Tori feeding Danny in the trailer. She does it regular. She's been getting him to come out slowly, building that up. It's not a problem now. Tori's confidence is building so much, and that's great to see. I just really feel positive now for the future, and all of this is going to make Tori a much better horse person. These tools that I give people changes things, even for more horses that Tori, because she's quite young, more horses she'll have, and these skills will help her in the future as well. So that's another video that's finished, and thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. And if you can, for us, like, share, comment, and join our subscription sites if you can. So that's it. Another happy trails from me and Tanya, and see you on the next visit, which won't be long. Bye for now.